Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We had some technical difficulties. For some odd reason, the internet likes to cut out in my office every blue moon. I don't know why. And for AT&T fiber, but still important. Thank everybody for tapping in. Let me activate some of my sources. Chat back live. You were here before. I appreciate you taking the time to come on back. The patience, technical difficulties happen. We learned a lot about ourselves since the pandemic. We know that accidents do tend to happen on the internet. It's a beautiful thing sometimes. Frustrating for others. Frustrating for me. But if it just got here, we are in Portland. Yeah, one of these streams ain't right. This shit's going down out there, boy. Yeah, this shit going down.
Yeah, I saw moist critical.
A lot of shit going down in Portland. I couldn't see myself doing any bullshit. Couldn't see myself doing any bullshit in the middle of the night. That's what they on?
Loud noises!
Damn, that bullshit.
The bumblebees. Why are you hearing your own country?
Yeah.
I guess they like loud noises after all.
They clearly do. Annoying. Yeah, something about to pop off. Last night we were just in time for shit popping off. That's why, I'm stream hopping. Got some action over here. The old girl with this bullhorn pissing me off. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Got Palestinian flags out there, Israel flags out there, USA flags out there. Boy, it's going down out there in the streets of Portland tonight, man. Free Palestine, everything out there. Whoa, Scooter tripping. Yeah, Jessica, bruh, she is. Sis. Jessica, she is annoying, bruh. And that's the part is like, again, what are you gonna solve tonight besides putting your ass in jail? Losing sleep. You think the immigrants in there, oh yeah, you know, I love the fact of all these Americans fighting to keep us here. I bet you think it's gonna keep them there? Yeah, bike cops. Hey, the only time I seen the cops get lit so far was on Dayside. And they marched up out that bitch and pushed their ass to the easement. Betty told their ass, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. You better get on the easement, my boy. But I don't think it's enough people here for Trump to send the National Guard. I think Portland PD, Oregon State Trooper, excuse me, first yawn of the night. If we get to 5 yawns, I gotta log out. That's one. Yeah, this is wild. I gotta find a TikTok stream too, because the TikTok stream last night, but it was out there in there freestyling on their ass. I posted it on my Instagram, but we gonna see it. It was live recording. TikTok be on that bullshit sometimes too. Hey, y'all heard that? Oh no, I gotta flip it back. Hold on. That bitch said, embarrassing. Cardi B out there in this bitch. Okay.
But I appreciate that.
Why that stream be choppy, bro?
I guess my mic.
The second we try to switch over, we get choppy. Let's go back over. I'm not saying burn any flags, but I'll say what y'all want in the chat. Make sure y'all like and subscribe for more. We just hit 7,000 subscribers earlier today, man. 7,000 subs. Which I was like, damn, you know, if I was streaming consistent, I could have been here, but I didn't. This is annoying. I'm gonna turn them off, bro. That dude, the bullhorn pissing me off, dude. Hey, Fi. Freaking annoying, bro. I have no idea why they so angry, dog. Fascism. They say fascism is the reason they're so angry. Fascism.
Doing good, man. How you doing?
follow you a lot, so my buddy took a picture with you. I'm following you every day, Danny.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. You being safe tonight?
Yeah, trying to be.
I only see one other video on
Hell yeah.
Portland.
Good to see you.
It's in motherfucking on TikTok. Everybody in the tube with it, I guess.
Super chatted $5. Damn, all it took was one flag to make them flip the fuck out then.
Yeah.
These people should bring more.
It fucking worked. It was definitely a trigger moment.
Gene Green super chatted $5. 60% of the Nazi
That stream is working on it. Look at all these cameras. All I see is cameramen and officers. I see dudes with cameras and officers. That's it. I think this is the only live stream out there tonight for real. Because some of these other streams are showing less commotion or less officers or less everything around this area, which is quite unique to me. The people are basically running pre-recorded streams. Nobody's really on the ground besides Portland Andy. This guy was out there last night. He was out there last night, but he got his flag snatched. He talked to him right before he got his flag ripped apart. Telling me I was there. I seen it on my channel. You Michael J. White, brother? Nah. I'm P Nasty, brother. Who looks so angry, bro? I'm not. Oh, I look so angry? Bitch, I'm tired. I thought you meant them earlier. Mike. Did bro just sniff his ear? Portland shit kind of nasty. These motherfuckers ain't got no kind of sanitation about themselves, especially this buddy in the top with the makeup and the eyeliner on. I'm not it. This is big clusterfuck. Yeah, I don't want to hear. I'm gonna get into what I know my chat loves. I know what my chat loves to see. My favorite girl, Jasmine Crockett. Actually, she ain't got nothing new. Seen all her stuff. Put out all her stuff so far. All we got is Antifa for real? That's crazy. All this Antifa shit. That's ridiculous. I ain't got nothing for Jasmine Crockett. Ain't got nothing for Jasmine Crockett on me. I missed this earlier.
Does the Senator from New York want to enter into a conversation about this?
Oh, watching it, not hearing it. My bad.
They're distracted. I'll walk over there. They're distracted. Deport them all. Do it now. They're distracted.
I know. Excuse me, just a second. No, I know shit about to pop off. And how is this happening on somebody's stream here, right? But I don't see it happening over here. You feel me? Somebody, I think this is like maybe 2 nights ago. Yeah, this is not live. Somebody else said in their chat. But Portland not as popular as other nights.
Never could have guess that you were gay. Never.
No one cares about Portland tonight, man, honestly.
Notice how there's less of us here during workout. Right.
Actually, I'm going to Prop 50. If you haven't paid attention, this special election is coming up.
Who is the we here? You're not from California. None of these people are Californians. This whole ad is a lie.
Donald Trump is redrawing election maps to force through a Congress that only answers to him, not the people. If he gets away with it, all bets are off.
And you know they're lying about everything because of how quickly they put this proposition on the ballot.
I'm not down to watch the New York Post for what it is.
LA County voters will soon receive their vote-by-mail ballots ahead of the special election here in November. They're going to decide whether to approve or reject the proposal to redraw California's congressional districts.
Now, of course, the measure is in response to the state of Texas and their redistricting plans. Our Conan Nolan.
Yeah, Tracy, I seen that was a lot of the fake
before
shit.
you have to cast your vote.
That's right. So ballots are on their way. LA County, San Bernardino, Riverside, they're on their way. One question, Prop 50. And while it is about the redrawing of congressional district maps in California, in reality, it represents a huge gamble by Democrats and particularly Governor Gavin Newsom. He needs to win this, which is why Republicans are going full court press to defeat it. At LA's Trade Tech College, backers of the November ballot measure Proposition 50 called it a vote not only on new congressional district maps, but a way for those opposed to the Trump administration to fight back on everything from immigration raids to tariffs and the deployment of U.S. troops to American cities. Burbank Assemblyman Nick Schultz.
And if you're watching this and you feel powerless in this moment and you feel afraid, vote yes. Vote yes on Proposition 50. And by extension, you are rejecting Donald Trump and his racist, xenophobic policies.
Ballots are now in the mail. A yes vote will redraw California's congressional district maps in such a way as to potentially elect 5 more Democrats to the U.S. House of Representatives. The measure a response to President Trump's successful effort to get red states, such as Texas, to draw new borders there, to elect at least 5 more Republicans to the House. It's all part of an effort to keep the GOP in control of Congress following next year's midterm elections. Governor Gavin Newsom recently on the Stephen Colbert Show.
And Democrats, we were going to hold hands, talk about the way the world should be, say it's just so unfair, maybe write an op-ed. Meanwhile, this guy's consolidating power. And so for us, we decided to push back and fight back.
But it may be a hard sell. Chuck Todd is the former host of Meet the Press.
When you're concerned about voters being disenfranchised in one state, it is hard to then rationalize that the best response is to go to another state and disenfranchise voters, right? And I think it's like, where does this end?
Prop 50 destroys congressional districts.
Indeed, Republicans in opposing Prop 50 call the measure a power grab by Democrats. State Senator Tony Strickland of Huntington Beach.
Look, fair districts equal fair representation. There's a reason why we have an election, is to make that point when we have the election, not rig the election. That's something that happens in other third world countries.
The nation is watching, as is the White House. California State Assembly Speaker Robert Rivas.
You can only imagine what Donald Trump would say if this ballot measure doesn't pass.
Absolutely. To your point, is it a roll of dice? Yes. But we recognize what is at stake, and we have no choice but to fight back.
So the governor and Democrats, including the state assembly speaker, they're fighting a two-front battle. Republicans want this effort to fail, in large part because of political reasons and the impact it would have on the House majority. A separate group who also oppose it out of principle, well, they're led by former Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, who says that while Prop 50 would return the redistricting commission to drawing maps after the 2030 election, he thinks that won't happen. And for the sake of good governance, he's opposed. You see his image being used all over.
Honestly, what the bigger problem is, and I said it when Kamala Harris was talking about her book on Rachel Meadows, 107 Days. They had a little thing, and she was like, she supported what Gavin Newsom is doing in California. And the issue is, by the numbers, there are not enough Democratic states with the Democratic legislature, Senate and House, to make sure that they can combat all the Republican states that are doing this, right? Texas is one. I believe Indiana may be another. And Florida most likely is considering that as well. Another part of it is this, that people I don't think have thought of. They have, but they haven't. Each congressional district needs to be approximately 750,000 people, right? So you draw that not based on race, county, whatever, right? You just draw the map, supposedly. But how are we going to redraw these districts without a census telling us what the actual population is? Because if you remember, when they asked the citizenship question, which was on the 2020 census, that kind of diluted Florida. Now Florida wants their congressional seats back because we were supposed to get maybe 2 or 3. We only got 1. So now that states are shifting, how are we making this shift without readjusting what the population is? 780? Well, I thought it was 750. Probably sure it was 750, but it's in the 700s. Guaranteed, less than 1 million. But I'm going to watch one more video. Ted Cruz. I'm kind of confused on what's happening out there in California tonight. Portland tonight. I'm not going to overly focus on that. Going to wrap up with Ted Cruz tonight. We actually streamed Hey Roy for 4 hours roughly earlier. So I'm not at a point where I want to stream another 3-4 hours a day. I want some sleep. You feel me? So I'm gonna go in here and get some content from this. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure you like and subscribe. We hit 7,000 subscribers earlier today, which is amazing. Make sure you follow on Instagram and what are these other? Actually, I got. Let me add it. I forgot to add number 5. Wow. Okay, not as sexy as I wanted to be. But you can follow online. I put it at the bottom. You can follow on what's this? Kick, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Hip Hop Lobbyist, HIPLOBBYIST. Y'all can see it. If you want to follow anywhere online, you can be more than happy to do that there. Either way, let's get into this video before I wrap up, unless something drastic happens.
Evening, we are joined by Chair of the Senate Commerce Committee, Senator Ted Cruz. Senator, thanks so much for joining us as always. We have a lot to get to. It is day 6 of the shutdown. Both sides are digging in. Any signs of progress at all?
Look, this will end when the Democrats decide they're willing to reopen the government. I mean, we're 6 days into the Schumer shutdown, and it's driven really by 2 things. Number one, the Democrats are fighting to provide free taxpayer health care to illegal aliens. That is not what the American people want, and yet Democrats have shown they're willing to shut down the government to try to get it. But ultimately, Lindsay, it's not even about that policy demand. This is all about politics and protecting Chuck Schumer. Several months ago, Chuck Schumer and Democrats worked with Republicans to keep the government open, and he almost lost his job. The angry left-wing base of the Democrat Party was furious with him. And so we have a government shutdown right now because Schumer is trying to act tough. He's scared of being primaried from the left by AOC. And so this is Chuck Schumer saying, see, I hate Donald Trump as much as you do. And unfortunately, 43 other Democrats joined him and forced a shutdown. This will end. Tonight, I'm going to go and vote to reopen the government. Republicans are going to vote to reopen the government. And this will end when the Democrats decide they put on a temper tantrum long enough and they're willing to turn the lights back on.
My thing is, I'm not opposed to Ted Cruz. But do the voters in Texas really feel he is the best fucking option to be senator? He just is. It's a dweeb to me. I don't know. After Trump basically accosted this man and his family, his wife, and all this other shit, and you see the man put politics before being a man, it's like, damn, bro, I just couldn't vote for you if I was in Texas. I don't see how the people of Texas do it.
just for academic debate and discussion here, because you're saying that this is really showmanship by the Democrats. But back in 2013, you staged a lengthy protest to defund Obamacare, holding the Senate floor for 21 hours and 19 minutes. It ultimately helped lead to a 16-day government shutdown. You were blasted back then, even by some of your party's leaders, for many of the same reasons that Democrats are being scorned today. The Democrats, by all accounts, feels passionately about the Affordable Care Act subsidies, as you felt back in 2013 about defunding the Affordable Care Act. So if no one is listening, is a government shutdown an appropriate tactic?
Well, listen, in 2013, it was fundamentally different, because what had happened in 2013 is the Republican House of Representatives had passed legislation funding the entirety of the federal government, but declining to fund Obamacare. And it was Harry Reid and Chuck Schumer that forced the shutdown, because they insisted they would not pass the continuing resolution the House had passed. And they forced a shutdown. And by the way, I would point out, when I did a 21-hour filibuster against Obamacare, the principal point I raised is that Obamacare was going to raise people's premiums enormously. Just this weekend, the Washington Post wrote an editorial acknowledging that Obamacare, the so-called Affordable Health Care Act, did not produce affordable health care, but instead dramatically increased health insurance premiums. I am all for reforms that lower premiums, that increase competition, that give consumers more choice. That's what I was fighting for in 2013. That's what I'm fighting for today. What the Democrats in the Senate are doing right now is fundamentally different. In this instance, the House of Representatives passed a clean continuing resolution, a bill that says, let's just continue what we were funding yesterday, let's fund tomorrow.
Let's talk about your podcast, The Verdict with Ted Cruz. You made national headlines for saying this about the FCC chair, making those comments directed at Disney ABC about the Kimmel Show. Let's listen.
We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way.
Yeah.
And I got to say, that's right out of Goodfellas. That's right out of a mafioso coming into a bar going, nice bar you have here. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. I think it is unbelievably dangerous for government to put itself in the position of saying, we're going to decide what speech we like and what we don't, and we're going to threaten to take you off air if we don't like what you're saying.
Since then, Kimmel Show has returned to the air. Brendan Carr has agreed to testify before the committee that you chair. I'm curious, have you spoken with President Trump since you made those comments? Have you faced any blowback in your own party?
You know, I haven't faced blowback. In fact, a lot of folks said they agreed with what I said. I believe in free speech, and I believe in free speech whether it is conservatives or whether it is liberals. During the Biden administration, there was an effort at the FCC to go after Fox News and to go after Fox News, threatening to take away their license. And I led the fight against it, and we stopped it. In fact, President Biden nominated a radical nominee named Gigi Sohn to the FCC, and the Senate rejected her nomination in significant part because we believed she would do this same thing, abuse the power of the FCC to go after and try to silence conservative voices she disagreed. And so in this instance, listen, I have a lot of disagreements with Jimmy Kimmel. I think he's no longer funny. I think he's just angry and screams at Donald Trump every night, and that's why his viewership has gone down. But I don't think government ought to be forcing a comedian off the air. I don't think that's true, whether it is a left-wing comedian or right-wing comedian. That's not the government's role. And so I said what I believe, and I think an awful lot of other Americans do too.
Over the weekend, President Trump posted on Truth Social criticizing Al Sharpton and saying without evidence that the president of NBC is afraid to take him off the air. He then said the FCC should look into the license of NBC. Your committee, of course, has oversight over the FCC. What do you make of more threats from the presence of NBC?
Where the hell was I when Trump decided to attack Al Sharpton? I told him, miss this message. I knew Al Sharpton for many years. Not that it matters, but he was a major Trump fan. He'd ask me to go to his fake rallies all the time because I brought big crowds, and he couldn't get anybody to come without me. I guess he replaced Trump with Ben Crump. They be out here poverty pimping all over the damn country. But, you know, let's get back to it. Then he did the Tawana Brawley hoax, one of the worst low-level scams in history. That set him back big time. And then he got to know Brian Roberts, chairman of the fake news NBC, who gave him what would become one of the lowest rated shows in television history. That's crazy. Let me check. We got to check Al Sharpton ratings. Hold on. We got to fact check this. Hold on. We don't have to see. Oh, wait. Hold on. I done pulled it up. We're going to drop it next. Where were we? Roberts is afraid to take him off because it will be politically correct. This is just one of the many reasons that the Federal Communications Commission to look into the license of NBC, which shows almost exclusively 35. What about the same thing? 97% negative to Republicans. Okay. Maybe I'm tired. I know I'm tired. Politics Nation. Let's see what the people's saying on the website. Hold on. Can y'all see it? Make sure it's not lined up. Is Al Sharpton getting them views? Is Trump lying? Since 2011. Damn. Wait a minute. What? A total number of 300,026 people have watched the show. Bitch, I got more viewers on my damn live stream of Kash Patel and Jasmine Crockett and fucking Al Sharpton. Hey, listen, Alan Williams, I told you ass, the views I'm getting on my live stream damn near better than Shannon Sharp sometimes. But this is politics, and I ain't no celebrity. But I'm damn sure getting better numbers than Al Sharpton ass. Listen, y'all better get Sharpton old raggedy ass off the TV, man. Oh, I done hit somebody. Wait, what is this? They done put the bananas in a monkey. Kurt. Oh, wait. I finally got somebody who wow, I finally got somebody dropping down monkeys and bananas in the chat. Oh wow, that's amazing. I'm damn near famous. Oh my God. But he's been here before. Kurt, why would you do that? Kurt. Oh, I don't have to block you. I won't block you. But I'm looking at these damn Al Sharpton stats. Crazy. Don't nobody be watching Al Sharpton for real? Maybe, no, let's check Rachel Maddow. No. Wait, that's crazy. Yo, this is 300,000. Damn, Jimmy got 4.8 million. Ain't no way Al Sharpton 300,000. Yeah, where is NBC on all these? On this list? Sunday Night Football, Big 12. The Voice, America's Got Talent, Law and Order. Yeah, Fox ain't got, they show 2.4 million. You mean to tell me I'm getting better damn numbers than Al Sharpton ass? Off the Nielsen rating? That's absolutely wild. I'm gonna put in Perplexity, see what Perplexity tells me, because bitch, my ego finna be on 10. You tell me I'm getting better than the poverty pimp Al Sharpton? Psh, nigga, I need to have a protest. Let me find some shit to go protest.
Your committee, of course, has oversight over the FCC. What do you make of more threats from the president targeting media companies that he disagrees with?
Yeah, listen, I don't think the FCC is going to be pulling stations' licenses because they disagree with what the hosts are saying. Now, I think it is unfortunate that MSNBC is so far left, and I think their viewership is quite low as a result of that. And so I think market forces are important, and check it in. Going back for a minute to late-night comedians, I love late-night comedy. I grew up watching SNL. I used to love the late-night shows. And to be clear, a good late-night comedian makes fun of both sides. I think Republicans are certainly fair game. I'm fair game. President Trump is fair game. The problem is when Trump became president, the late night hosts got so angry that their shows shifted to just being left-wing partisan rants. That's not funny and it's not interesting to watch. And so I'm perfectly fine if people turn off their TVs and they end up pulling off partisan hosts, whether Al Sharpton or Jimmy Kimmel. I just don't think it should be government forcing them to do it.
You're right. And hold on real quick. Check this out. Hey, Tim. Thanks for tapping in from Hawaii. B-Dub. Keep crying, Lib. Dumb Lib. You know what? B-Dub, you know what I gotta love? You're sitting on your phone somewhere watching me, and you're calling me dumb. But you're a piece of shit right now, because guess what? You're lonely. Your wife probably isn't there. Your girlfriend left you. Your kids don't even fuck with you. You're just lonely right now, and you just want to come on my stream and do your little egotistical hate because you don't feel good in life. Well, guess what? I love you. I'm not even gay. I'm bi. I'm not bisexual. I'm bipartisan. But you know what? B-Dub, I appreciate you tapping in. Is it your first time here? It's your first time here. And you want to come into my stream and say some bullshit. I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, I'm tired. I'm all the way tired. We streamed last night. Hold on. We streamed last night. We had a good damn chat. I'm in bed. My family's in bed. Life is good. Scooter, that wasn't for you though, baby. Appreciate you. I'm tired. We streamed 4 hours earlier. Had about 55,000 people come through. Not that many tonight, but that's okay. Tomorrow, Pam Bondi is testifying before Judiciary in the Senate. We will be here. They start at 9 o'clock. I have drop off in the morning, and we're gonna get it to it. But in order for me to have a fresh stream, I'm gonna have to have a fresh night's rest. So make sure that y'all like and subscribe. Let's tap back in tomorrow. But thank you for taking time out of your night, your evening, your day. Watch the stream with me on your phone. Let me see. I didn't even check how many people is currently here. Could be on 10 of us. But the 10 of us is still rocking out. Hold on. Damn, there's 90 people here. Oh shit. I didn't even expect that, but I am a little tired. Again, streamed earlier. I actually been dropping some long form content. I'll be real with you, to be fair. I've gained a lot of viewers and subscribers from my vertical live streams, Great connecting with you, all right? But it doesn't translate from my shorts. Like I get shorts to the live stream, but I don't get live stream to my videos. So I said, you know what? Let me dedicate some time to actually making long form videos. Made some. If you have time, check them out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But either way, thank y'all for tapping into the stream. Gay, black, trans. I don't know about that, Steven. Oh, has Steven been here before? Yeah, you be looking gay, yo. Yeah, I knew every time Steven comes in here, he came in here yesterday and said, I'd be looking gay. Okay, cool. Whatever. I'm not. Then he say gay, black, trans. Cool. Whatever. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. We've hit over 7,000 subs. If it's your first time here, I was at 400, less than 400 around March, before April. Guess what? We're above 7,000 today. Either way, y'all have a good night. I'll be here with Pam Bondi tomorrow. Hopefully y'all be here with me. Be safe. Oh, wait. Almost forgot.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, you know I gave you everything I had.
Hey, appreciate y'all one more time. Thank you. Have a good night. See y'all tomorrow. Pam Bondi, Senate Judiciary Committee. Have a good night.